So we have a garage day today, and if you guys are like me, you stack parts. So I've got a whole bunch of things that I want to get done on Finn today, and I'll show you kind of what one of my stack parts garage day looks like and what I've got in store here, and we'll give you an update on how Finn's coming along, because I haven't given you guys a progress update for a while, and it's I've come a long way. We were stuck with wiring. We got most of the wiring done. I think the only thing left, I have like fuel sender. I have the dome light. The dome light's kind of a weird one because the original truck is a powered switch. The door switches are powered, and that's how it turns on and off. So anytime that you have the door closed, it's interrupted that power, and then when the door comes open, it sends power to the interior lights. So the setup that the wiring harness came with is it's a ground switch, which is more common, I think. I may be totally wrong, but that's what I've been seeing, and I honestly can't find the wires to the door switches and how to connect those to the harness that I have. So that's where I'm kind of stuck at. Fuel sender has a resistor wire that was cut, and I didn't do that. It was something that they had done previously. I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but I've got it wired in, and it doesn't seem, it kind of wanders. It goes all over the place, so I can't figure out. When I first put power to the ignition, it sweeps all the way to full, and then as I'm driving, it'll slowly come down. The potentiometer I read while I had the tank out, and it's reading correctly. It's reading the correct ohms through the sweep. So I know the sending unit, which is where you get your potentiometer reading, the ohm reading, that sends the signal to the fuel gauge, is correct. But I think the resistor wire is a part of that. I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's something that I'll have to do a little bit more research on and try to figure out what's going on with it. So here's the parts that I've got in store right now. This was a bracket that I had made for the previous truck for my windshield washer fluid and pump. These are all mostly Amazon parts. So I want to get this in, and I just use this as a reference because I've already done it. And then I got like a little adapter here to go from the Amazon line to the truck's OEM line for the windshield washer. These are the side marker, just some new. They were a little loose inside. The connections weren't good, so got a couple of them. Need to do them. This is a radiator overflow. Again, Amazon. Probably the first thing that comes up when you type these in. I bought them. They're cheap. They're easy. This is a 302 alternator bracket kit. I don't know if I'll be able to adapt this to what I have going on with the truck. We'll see. I'd like to use some of these units to get a little better. The alternator doesn't screech anymore. I've gotten it tightened down, and I think I figured it out a little bit better with some spacers that I got, but I want to get it dialed in a little better to where I'm not going to be throwing a belt. That's like, that would be the one thing that would happen to the truck while I'm driving. Choke. I actually ordered I ordered a electric to manual choke conversion kit. I think I got enough in here to do what I want. The master cylinder, there was actually nothing wrong with the master cylinder in the truck. It was just gross and ugly, and it's old, so I decided it's a little weak, so I decided to go ahead and replace it. These are cheap, man. And I painted it. This is the first time painting them. I don't know about it. We'll see how that works out. Honestly, I just hate that they rust up right away. I painted this. This is actually the whole reason why we're getting in the brake system. My brake booster in the truck currently has a vacuum leak. Probably the diaphragm inside here is bad, so I ordered a new one. This was actually gray, and I didn't like the gray. This is a Cardone unit. They don't have the one that I normally like. So I bought this. I painted it black. Some tank straps. Actually, the front tank strap I've already replaced. I need to do the rear. The bolt stuck up in the frame. And if you know anything about how these are set up in there, you can't get to the bolt that holds the rear one in there, you have to like, it's done with the bed off, and they come from the top or something. I'm not really sure. I've never been able to get them off, so we're gonna figure that out. Last time I think I just drilled a new hole and did it, but anyway, we're gonna try to make that nice. And some front shocks. Actually, these are the KYB, the gas shocks. I have those on my other truck. I really like them. They're a cheap option. I think they're only $35 when I bought them. So I think they're normally more expensive, but I caught those on sale on Amazon. I put them in my cart and I just leave them in there until I see like a price change, and then I'll snag them up. So I saw they were a little cheaper. These are the front. I need to get a set of rears, but I want to put these on anyway because the fronts are, you get that little boat feel a little bit when you're driving. So I just want to get those on. So that's kind of my day. I'll probably start with the easiest, not the most important, because my time's short. So usually I'll try to get the most done in the shortest amount of time, and then see what time I have left, and then go from there. That's just how I do things. I know a lot of people are like, well, you should start with the necessities and work. My garage time's kind of precious to me. So we'll show you around the truck and what we got going on here, what it looks like. Because I got the wiring loom done and ran. I got some extra wires over here. I think those are for AC. And then I kind of took this down. It was up all nice and tidy, but I took it down because I'm going to make some brackets over there, run my reservoirs. And, this turned out pretty nice. I got everything all tidied up. And the interior, like I said, we've already taken trips, man. We've already done a bunch of driving. Underneath the driver's side, we made patch panel, put it in there. Mill Supply in Ohio, which is a fellow Ohio company. They supply replacement panels for these trucks, and they're really good. They're pretty cheap. I think it's $60. And then I did some rust treatment underneath, so I got like Pour 15, and so I got like $110 in the whole patch panel and everything underneath there, but sealed it up nice. It had a huge hole in it, and it was just kind of booger welded together with some really gross metal. So I cleaned it all up, Pour 15 sealed it, everything underneath, and took out all the rust that I needed to, and then treated it really nice, welded in the patch panel. I was gonna panel bond it, but man, a panel bond is, I think it was like $100 and some by the time you get all of the panel bond and all the, so you need like a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, injection caulk gun type thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna zap this on. So we just welded it. Then we did seam seal it, so no moisture would get through. But anyway, give you a little taste of what Finn is like. She just starts up so nice, man. Watch the oil pressure. Usually runs 55 to 60, something like that. So she's just very healthy. I haven't changed on the oil. I got everything to do it. So I've taken 2 trips in it. I've done about 200 miles in it, maybe more. But it just runs so good. It's so nice to just enjoy it. The HVAC had a 2-inch crossover pipe that somebody had made, and it just wasn't putting out enough heat. So I made a box, handmade it, and then just formed all the metal and then riveted. I'll get you up in there, you can see it. So I just handmade all those pieces and rivet them in, and then works really nice. So much more airflow. But she's healthy, and it's just a joy to drive, man. I'm telling you, it is a joy. Just soak her up. She just sounds so good. Oh my gosh, she sounds so good. have to get you down sometime and show you how I did the clutch, because the clutch is really smooth. It's a little, it's a 5.0 clutch, so it's a little rough, but it's a little tough. I don't think the girls are gonna like it, but it works very well, very smooth. So anyway, that's kind of the update in the garage. I might have a video of me doing some of the Por 15 treatments, so you can kind of see, how I cut out the metal and treated it and zapped in the new. So if I have some time, I'll try to edit the video and throw some of that in. It's just a quick time-lapse deal. So anyway, it's just a cool garage day, fun day for me. I can get out here and replace some of the things that I've been meaning to do. In the meantime, my Turbo Ranger, the 2.3, it has a miss in it. It feels like ignition, so I'm gonna try to diagnose that next week. So might do my Turbo 2.3 blow through. Try to get it maybe sorted out next week. So give you something to look forward to watching. All right, see you guys.